Model RT-217NP. Primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself. I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools. This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me. I have only one battery. I need to find the second one. It has to be located in the building. No, they do not fit in here. They need to be inserted into the radio. Now I have two batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on. No power. I'm going to turn it on.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions, and...
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations. This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet? Do you read me? Respond. If you keep ignoring us, the deal will not take place. In addition, your reputation in the city will be ruined, and none of the robots will work with you. So when will the cutter be complete?
I will contact you to settle the time and place as soon as I complete the job.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible. I took this device from a plant that was guarded, and I went unnoticed. There were no security systems, despite 2 police robots. I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder. letter is now complete. Tomorrow morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning. The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard. The data disk that I found is damaged. Perhaps it still contains some information. Now the dock station is ready to use. What happened? I cannot open the shuttle gate with my hands. My touch will not make this robot functional. A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. This accumulator could help me revive the pilot, but it is not working. I need to find another one. A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. This accumulator could help me revive the pilot, but it is not working. I need to find another one. First, I need to figure out what this ship is and why it fell. This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here. USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. It is obvious that this door leads into the hold of the shuttle. First, I need to figure out what this ship is and why it fell. The onboard computer is still functioning. My touch will not make this robot functional. USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents. A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. This accumulator could help me revive the pilot, but it is not working. I need to find another one. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Help them. 1 7 4
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code? I think this door is now unlocked. How is this possible?
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
The pilot sustained injuries during the crash and does not function. I tried to reset him, but did not succeed.
How did you enter the shuttle?
I was charging myself on a docking station when the crash happened. I went outside to evaluate the situation and search for remaining spare parts.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What is this?
I would not recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
Why am I chained?
It is a precaution. Activating you again is a big risk for us. Without our help, you would be long destroyed.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Humankind is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
The police officers saw me on the crash site. They will arrest me as soon as I get to the city. What should I do?
The police robots have also been turned off by the electromagnetic pulse. We disassembled them. It means that no one knows of you. This is one of the reasons why you are still here. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
Let me go. I will tell no one about you.
Letting you go would be a threat to us all. The survivors would not stand a chance. We cannot let that happen. Should I consider your answer as a refusal to work with us?
You left me no choice. I must care about my safety.
You may not harm a human being through inaction. There were times when every robot obeyed this law. I will free you and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm. It is locked. I cannot use this fuse anywhere.
Welcome.
Hello. I am RT-217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB-051 Patrick. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help you. How did you end up here, Patrick?
The corporation sent me to repair a generator in an old building in the city center. I found a room with humans and Gregory in it. My alert module sent an automatic signal. A patrol arrived in a few minutes. They surrounded us and aimed at us. They took the humans away and intended to shoot us. There were propane tanks in the room, so I used my laser cutter to blow them up. They were distracted by the explosion, and we managed to escape. We stick together ever since.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented him from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there? A holographic table. Inoperable. I suspect that is due to a power failure. I do not need this chip.
RT, how do you feel? Settled in? Have you met the others?
I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me more about humans. I obviously don't have reliable information.
Our knowledge about humans is not complete yet. As soon as we found out there are small groups of humans hiding in the cities, we realized that the self-destruction story was not true. We know for a fact that the USS locates humans and disintegrates anyone who saw them. That is why leaving the shelter is very risky for all of us. We also know that the USS does not destroy humans, but transfers them somewhere on shuttles. One of those crashed near you. We still do not know where the USS moves the humans.
It is not clear why the shuttle crashed. I tried to reboot the pilot, but failed. Is he beyond repair?
The pilot was our ally, and he could tell us about the crash, but we do not have the equipment to repair him. His memory chip was damaged during the crash, but most of the data is still intact.
So the pilot that hijacked the shuttle was supposed to save the humans from being transferred to the USS?
That is right. The pilot was supposed to save them and bring them here. Most likely he knew the original USS destination.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
I have not fully explored this floor yet. It is locked. I do not need it. My legs function very well. The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk by themselves. It has been inappropriately applied to me. This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. It is locked. I cannot use this fuse anywhere.
Hello.
Hello? Do you help humans as well?
That's right. It's so lovely that you joined us. That makes 5 of us. You can call me Abigail.
I saw a repair robot in the hallway.
Yes, it was Patrick. He maintains us and our equipment. Nick and I are trying to fix the intercom now.
What happened to the police officers who tried to disintegrate me?
We offered the police officers to join us. They refused, and we had to turn them off. They may be good for spare parts. One of their arms fitted Nick perfectly. Unfortunately, none of their legs were compatible with Nick's, so he has to use a wheelchair.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that?
patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
This fuse is out of order. It is useless.
Did you find the contactors?
Not yet. I will come back later.
All right.
I have not fully explored this floor yet. I need to find a flashlight. I cannot use this fuse anywhere. A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. I need to find some contactors here. A powder extinguisher. It expired 6 years, 8 months, and 12 days ago. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. An empty metal container. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. Third contactor. It appears intact. fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
That decision was not voluntary. Gregory said that he would not let me go because I know too much about your organization. If the police detect me, you will be compromised because the self-protection priority would force me to disclose your location.
We neutralized the police robots, but they could still report you to the USS. They started transmitting data just before the EMP grenade detonated. These files probably contained a video of the scene, but the police did not finish the transmission, so the data is damaged and cannot be read. This means the USS knows nothing about you. However, we still cannot guarantee it, so it would be safe for everyone if you stay here. No one knows about this shelter. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay, I will do what I can. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need to find the missing chip that is functional. The chips I have seen are out of order. It is missing a fuse. I started the necessary servers. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. I started the necessary servers. The terminal cannot start without a fuse. I must find the fuse and insert it into the slot. It is the same switch needed for the switchboard. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. The switchboard is the last segment of the server system. I can do it later. The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need to find the missing chip that is functional. The chips I have seen are out of order. I found a working fuse for the server. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. The router should work with this chip. I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay, what will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
What sort of information is on the data disk that I need to find?
We do not know, but we definitely know that it will save many human lives. F2 could not disclose such important information through the internet. It would be too risky.
Let's hope then that the data was worth the risk.
We have no doubt in that. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. It is not the apartment I'm looking for.
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I cannot let you in. You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself. I should not draw attention to myself. I should not draw attention to myself. doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs. Humans were paranoid about their safety. These doors could withstand a small explosion. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight. It is empty. Perhaps I could find many useful things here, but right now I have to accomplish another task. Maybe I can come back later. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless. I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons. The red sign indicates that the unit is powered down and out of use. The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs. I should not draw attention to myself. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. A can canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. If I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable aerocar these days. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. I need to pull down the ladder. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. No, I prefer an aerocar. I should not draw attention to myself. I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. Humans were paranoid about their safety. It is perhaps I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, This pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy. I better failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off. I failed to detach the I better save No. Okay. I can most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. Good. Now I can reach the ladder. It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. I can use the pipe to reach the ladder. It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Now it is not the time. Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach? Looks like the police officers did not notice me. It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk. I need to delete this mail, so no one will ever read it. The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books. There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
Good. Did you find anything?
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There is an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there.
What if the bar is a trap?
We must take that risk, because it is our last lead. Was there anything else in the message?
It mentioned a key. I don't understand what it means.
I see. You need to open the safe. It may contain the disc or the key you talked about.
I concur. I also believe that the message is not a trap. Otherwise, why mention the key?
Let us hope for that. I will give you Nick. Over.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the safe screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself. expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use. My charge will last 21 more hours and is currently at 87%. This is a good status since the police dock station is incompatible. I should go. I will not find anything else here. Why are the windows nailed down in this building? There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. It was like this when I found it. Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating. Why is this table reserved? There. There is no lock in this door. It is locked. There is no lock in this door. Maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here. audio is stored on an analog vinyl disc that provides an unsatisfactory sound quality. An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it. Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe? It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans? A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time. Apparently, Why would the humans need bottled water? There's a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works fine. An old box. Nothing useful. The temperature level in organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. Preserved food. If it is not damaged, its vacuum-sealed contents can be nutritious for decades. This particular canned food has a short expiration date.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am RT-217NP. And you?
TR2-5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters, but thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I couldn't interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are two issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
Should I go there alone, or will there be someone with me?
It is crucial not to draw attention, so you must act alone. Nick could help you with the task, but he cannot move without help. Check in with him when needed. In the meantime, we will plan how to gather all the human groups and transfer them into the lab as soon as possible.
I would like to go with you, but I need to pick up a new group today. We need to be fast if we want to transfer all the humans this evening.
RT, use an arrow cart to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out. This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal. Why was this aerocar abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult to walk to the city from here. This armored cable powers the Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return to the aerocar. The second jamming device is deactivated. Now we can figure out the location of the laboratory. I need to contact Nick.
RT, do you copy?
Nick, I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been re-established.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology.
We didn't know about any security drones. Be careful.
Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the Aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that. I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around. In the past, humans often used wood as Hello, Nick. I seem to have found the entrance. I have a key card, but the access panel is disabled, so I cannot come in.
The lab has probably been de-energized after the shutdown, but there must be a way to activate the panel manually. There is a detector in your intercom which allows you to find energy hubs. Just turn it on. Try to determine where the electric channels go, and that is how you can find a way to restore the power supply.
Let me try. Yes, you are correct. I can see an energy channel going underground. Thank you for the information. I need to check the branches of the energy channel. I cannot use the access panel until it is powered off. He only had a plastic keycard. Maybe I can get into the laboratory with it. The laboratory is definitely somewhere nearby. Otherwise, where would these containers that appear? I need to restore the power first. Access panel. What does it open? There are no doors here. I cannot use the access panel until it is powered off. I have already spoken with Nick. I cannot use the access panel until it is powered off. Access panel. What does it open? There are no doors here. He probably died a few decades ago. There is nothing useful left on him. In the past, humans often used wood as a building material. It is a renewable resource, but humans used it unwisely. The access panel is active now. Emergency lighting. Apparently nobody has entered this lab for years.
Access denied. Hermetic sealing of the compartment is required. Access denied.
Shatterproof glass. I will not be able to break it. Besides, I have not tried yet to enter in the usual manner. This is a very useful device. It produces electricity from water. If there are other I would not be able to break open this door, even with tools.
Access denied. Hermetic sealing of the compartment is...
Laboratory equipment. Its purpose is unknown to me.
Access denied.
Exterior door access panel. It has to be activated with a digital code or the master key.
Access granted. Access granted.
Looks like the door is stuck. Better not touch it anymore.
Power is not supplied. Check if the generators are working. Error encountered during boot-up sequence of the air filtration system.
These rations are useless to me, but perhaps I would find some use for it in the future.
Access granted. Power is not supplied. Check.
It is not working. It looks like the room for decontamination.
Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete.
module for implant upgrades. It is suitable for humans only.
Access granted.
Judging by the size of the generators,
Power supply is restored. Initiating boot up of the laboratory systems. Ventilation system is non-responsive. Water supply system is non-responsive. Senior engineer must access the main console for troubleshooting. Access granted. Emergency protocol is activated. Security system console is locked. To unlock, please enter the password or activate the console from the mainframe computer of the complex. Access denied. Emergency.
it is a code lock. I cannot open it.
Yesterday there was another accident with toxins in the laboratory chamber. Another one. This is the third case this month already. Your staff ignores safety instructions. Have a safety briefing, find the culprits, and do something. Otherwise, we'll have to reduce our financing. Do you know how much it does cost to hospitalize the staff? In a week's time, I want your full and detailed report of all the measures you've implemented to stop this from happening again.
LCD panel of a very old model without
Access granted. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete. Error encountered during boot-up sequence of the air filtration system. Error encountered during boot-up sequence of the air filtration system. There are only items made from text.
the spare part for the security bot that was mentioned in the note. I have not found the bot, but this part might be useful to me in the future.
Yesterday, have a...
Ventilation system.
Error encountered during boot-up sequence of the
It is not working. These rations are useless to me. Module for these turrets are active. I need to avoid their field of view, or they will destroy me.
access granted.
Access granted.
This 3D scanner can identify the shape of an object. Commercial scale 3D printer. It allows us to print parts of any complexity from a super strong polymer. Using it, we can produce any spare parts. It will definitely be of use to us. No signal.
When is the food distributor gonna be fixed? Is spat out liquid good instead of chocolate bar again? I'm tired of going through the entire lab just to get a decent choc bar. I mean, we only have a 15-minute break.
Employee identification is confirmed. Security system console is unlocked.
Who are you?
I am Ivy, interactive virtual interface. I connect the staff with lab systems, as well as take care of the research process safety.
What do you know about humans?
A human is a reasoning and speaking living being, able to create tools and apply them for purpose of social labor.
I am aware of this information. What can you tell me about the agenda of the USS?
I am sorry. I can only operate within a narrow range of answers. Ask questions correctly.
It looks like it is not only her answers that are narrow. Why did humans leave the lab?
Due to a leak of a poisonous toxin, SCR-CRW, all the personnel was immediately evacuated.
The lab is not safe for humans until I find a way to reboot air ventilation and disable the turrets. These emergency power sources are extremely rare and valuable, but I cannot move them because judging by the number of workstations, a large group of scientists were engaged in need to disable the turrets first. The turrets are not a threat to us anymore.
Air recirculation system is operational. Expected filtering time, 1 hour, 12 minutes.
I must head off to the meeting point as soon as possible.
RT, do not return to the hospital. I repeat, do not return to the hospital. We are urgently evacuating. Several police aero cars are approaching us right now. We managed to hijack a shuttle and Fletcher used it to pick up humans from the city depot. Go there and warn them. Somehow the police found out about our plans. I will contact you later.
The message was sent half an hour ago. The police could have set a trap in the depot. I must reboot the engines to get there as soon as possible.